All right, Facebook didn't work.
California Highway Patrol
We
right there in
going live
pursuit, sticking with
again.
the
We
truck.
going live again. Facebook didn't want to work for some reason. They're like a pickup truck, and they said they believe it's a woman. I am live on Facebook. Okay. Am I live? Oh, I'm not live. I'm not live. I was live. Okay. Hey. We're back. So much for getting sleep tonight.
Eastbound 101 approaching Woodman when in heavy traffic. The driver of this pickup truck fleeing from CHP officers. Pursuit started up.
Okay.
We learned about it in the Newhall area. Oh, look out! She's gonna spin
shit,
out.
bitch, crazy!
Bump that car. Woodman on and out, in and out of that gore point. Now she's gonna continue here off the off ramp at Woodman. Lost control of the vehicle there because the driver there Oh no!
Oh God! Somebody get her out of the car! That bitch crazy!
Ventura Boulevard.
Oh Jesus! You can't drive that shit!
Quick turn.
Oh my God!
Those metal posts there, and she's going to go back out of those. Didn't disable the truck, but definitely hit those metal posts. It looks like
get out of that shit
there. I don't know if that's gas line or water lines, but hit that gas line or water line. And then continue here, going back onto the freeway again. Heavy traffic here on the 101 freeway. She tried to get over and try to make a lane change, and the car behind her created like a pit maneuver. She lost control of the truck, spun out, hit the shoulder of the road, hit the sound wall, bounced off of it, came back onto the freeway, and then back off at Woodman, only to go up against that protected pipe on the side of the road. Now the vehicle heavily damaged on that side. Oh, look at this. She's losing control. Right against the sound wall once again. Might be coming to a stop, but continuing here on the 101 freeway.
Somebody.
Night sunlight of the helicopter overhead, trying to get eyes onto the pickup truck. We're still trying to learn what the one is on this vehicle. CHP in pursuit down the 14 freeway, got to the 5 freeway, then the 405 freeway, all the way down to the 101 freeway. Here we are eastbound. The truck now pretty badly damaged on the passenger side. We were looking into the window just a little while ago. We could see that it looked like it's a female driver. She might be having trouble negotiating or driving the truck here because she hit those metal posts that were protecting a pipe on the side of the road off at Woodman. Here she's coming off the freeway yet again. This is a Coldwater Canyon. We'll look at the off-ramp at the end. We'll see if the CHP tries a pit maneuver. Here we got some traffic here ahead of the driver. She's thinking about another turn there southbound towards Ventura. Having a difficult time navigating that turn there, but again, it might be problems with that passenger side tires possibly. The fender was damaged. A U-turn. Nope. She's going to go onto the curb yet again.
Wow.
Looks like she doesn't have very good control of that vehicle. Hopefully she doesn't hit any of those parked cars. Looks like maybe the frame might be bent on this truck. Hard to say, but here she goes and might be pulling over right here. Hold here, Anton. And that might do it for this chase. Look at the damage on that passenger side from hitting those metal posts. Hold here.
The hell? She's looking all over the place. Like
Hortense Street, east of Coldwater Canyon. She pulled over here in this neighborhood. And right now, it's a felony stop with the CHP unit. Door popping open. Gonna slide to the right, Anton. Throwing out the keys. That's a good sign. The officers will ask the driver to throw out the car keys. Here comes the driver. Complying with that officer's demands. smoking a cigarette and walking backwards towards the officer hole here.
She's a wild driver, man. She could kill somebody. Oh, she's following instructions.
Down on the ground.
What's her shirt say?
Tailgating and failing to do safe lane changes. That's the want on this vehicle. The driver there complying in kind of a fetal position there, crouched over on her knees.
I know, right? The stories. What are they thinking when they do this stuff? What's going through their heads? I know. Busted like she rusted. Oh my God, you're crazy.
Joining us on the web, this is Gil Davis up in Sky 5. We are over at the termination point of a dangerous pursuit. The CHP, Newhall division of CHP was in pursuit of this pickup truck. Now the want on it was for tailgating and unsafe lane changes. As I zoom in here, that's the driver. It appears to be a female driver who's not really complying with the officer's demands. They want her to lay down flat on the ground, but this pursuit ending here on Hortons, just east of Coldwater Canyon. The driver fleeing from the CHP down the 14 freeway to the 5 freeway southbound, the southbound 5 to the 405 freeway southbound, all the way to the 101 freeway, and then went eastbound onto the 101 freeway where she encountered heavy traffic, was in and out of lanes. At one point when she transitioned from the 405 to the 101, she fishtailed and it looked like she was going to lose control of that pickup truck, but didn't. It continued on the 101 freeway and ended up cutting off a car that appeared to have clipped the tail end of the truck, sending the car out of control and hitting the sound wall on the side of the road, bounced back into lanes and then back across. That was all at Woodman Avenue. Got off at Woodman, made a right-hand turn towards Ventura Boulevard, and tried to turn into a parking lot where she encountered some metal poles that were protecting some sort of pipe there, and the truck actually hit those pipes and the poles. The driver was able to drive off from that scene, but damaged the truck pretty heavily. And now it came to the point where she exited here at Coldwater Canyon, was not able to control the vehicle any longer. You can see it's steaming now. Officers making an approach to the vehicle, and they're going to clear it to make sure there's no one else in there. We thought we saw somebody in the front passenger seat, but there was no one in there. But now the driver there, they made their approach and got her into custody here. Fortunately, it doesn't appear that anybody was hurt, but there might have been some damage to at least one of the vehicles on that freeway when she cut in front of that car, and it clipped her rear end, causing the truck to spin out a little bit and hitting that sound wall. She actually hit the sound wall getting back on the freeway after she got off at Woodman, and then tried to navigate her way off at Coldwater Canyon. Couldn't do very well, made the turn, jumping the curb here on Hortons, and then thankfully pulling over in this quiet neighborhood. But there she is in custody.
She fell asleep. She might have fallen asleep,
Brings this
passed out.
Dangerous pursuit in heavy traffic
she might have been passed
on the 101
out,
to an end.
Yeah, she kind of like slouched over too, yeah. She's kind of wild driver, man. Dang. Diddy Files.
Unsafe lane changes and tailgating was the want on this driver of this pickup truck. Now she's in custody after leading the CHP on a long pursuit down through the Newhall area, down the 14 onto the 5 freeway, south on the 405 freeway to the 101 freeway, clipping at least one vehicle on the 101 freeway, losing control temporarily, smashing into the sound wall of the freeway, exiting at Woodman, crashing into some protective poles around a pipe on the side of the road.
Suspect in
damaged
custody.
the truck pretty severely. You see that damage there on that passenger side. She was able to pull away from those poles.
I know, I need to
and
go
then
to
got
bed.
back on the 101 freeway eastbound, exiting at Coldwater, hit the sound wall before doing that, but then exited Coldwater and made the turn here
Biden
onto
was,
Horton, jumping the curb,
I had on my feed.
not able to control the vehicle any longer, and ended up here in custody on Hortense Street, just east of Coldwater Canyon.
I was just watching him go. One of the broadcasts was Biden. He was popping. Boy, he was going hard, man. Gave him some Addy or something. It was focused, man. Energized, revitalized. Man. What are they doing now? Good night, Sasha. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I gotta set up a chopper thing on this profile for the second page. Mo made a purple one too. Purple chop. Oh, DUI test? Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Go ahead, go ahead. Sounds good. Thank you for the help. Once again, the CHP has taken the suspect into custody here after a long pursuit. Want on this truck was for riding too close to other cars and making unsafe lane changes. The driver deciding to go, not yield to officers and go into a pursuit, all the way from Newhall, ending up here on Hortense and Coldwater Canyon. The driver in custody there. She's sitting there on the curb. and she was the only one in the vehicle. It looked like she clipped at least one vehicle on the 101 freeway before this pursuit came to an end, but heavily damaged her truck in the process. So that's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. We're going to sign off for now. Make sure you join us for our 10 p.m. news, KTLA 5 News at 10 p.m. Thank you for joining us on the web.
Well, that's it. I was kind of curious to see if they're going to do a sobriety test, like you guys were saying in the chat, but they're pulling away now. Adios. All right, well, I'm going to try to get some sleep. Yo, Missy. Oh, man. Yeah, this is it's two different channels. The second channel we're on. You might be thinking of the main channel. We're going to be there this morning. Jeremy, what's up? Thanks, man. It's me, Coffee. Hey. Good.